Hello everyone, Rose here with a tag that it fits me so perfectly. It is called the Moody Book Tag. Brittany is the original tag creator from Slanted Spines, that is her channel, and I've linked that video down below in the description box, and yeah, let's just dive in, shall we? Number 1, do you consider yourself a mood reader? 1000% yes. 2, do you set TBR lists and do you stick to them? Whilst I have been here on BookTube, I have set myself one TBR list and exactly one. And I am proud to say that I did stick to it, which is kind of a miracle in itself because, again, mood reader. When it comes to TBRs, I really don't care for them, as I feel like the youths might say. I just don't vibe with them. There's something intrinsic within my DNA that if you tell me these are the books that you must read and you must read them, even if I'm telling myself this and I must read them in this specific time frame, I push back. I am defiant. I'm like, no. Number 3, do books affect you emotionally? Does the mood of a book rub off on you? They sure do, and they sure can. As Chris Evans once said, I cry quick because I'm a very empathetic person. And also, just to answer the second part of this question, yes, the mood or the tone, what was it? The mood. Does the mood of the book rub off on you? Yes, it definitely can. Question number 4, when you are feeling sad, do you read or do you not read when sad? Oh, for sure. I still definitely read when I'm sad, and probably not so surprisingly, if I'm feeling sad, that I'm definitely going to gravitate towards stories and books that are happier in nature. But also, on top of that, I tend to stay away from books that are too heavy in their subject matter. I don't want to end up reading something that's too complicated, if that makes sense. I will pick a story that, again, is happier, that is lighter and generally fluffier, because, I want to boost my spirits, and that is the ticket. Question 5. Most often, do you use reading to escape, to learn, or to critically reflect? I would definitely say most often. I'm fine. Most often, I will read to escape. I will certainly read books that make me think critically and that, allow me to learn. But for the most part, I definitely use reading and reading stories as a way to escape. Number 6, what is a book that made you laugh out loud? This is not a book in the traditional sense, but it is can we see that in the reflections? Chirp book. It's a companion piece to the comic books Check Please by Ngozi Ukazu. In essence, it's a collection of tweets that are by one of the main characters, Eric Biddle, right here. Multiple times I was laughing out loud, and several times I was reading this book out in public, and so not to, disturb the piece or whatever, I was having to just chuckle under my breath and just contain it. Good times, good times. Question number 7, what is a book that made you cry? Or, if you don't cry, one that really moved you. Hi, empathetic person here. So there are definitely plenty of books in my lifetime that I've read that have made me cry or made me teary-eyed. So I'm going to choose one to use as an example, a graphic novel memoir that I read this year by George. Oh gosh, I got his last name wrong last time. Is it Takai? Gosh, I hope that's correct. His memoir called They Called Us Enemy. I got misty-eyed and I cried a little bit, more than once. And the story, the memoir, revolves around not only George's time and his family's time, but also what all Japanese Americans went through in internment camps during World War II. Incredibly moving story. With this story, I don't know how anyone could not be moved by this story. That's really repetitive, but you follow me. It's something that made me cry. Question number 8, what is a book that you didn't even know how you felt about? I had to check my Goodreads on this. I couldn't really find or just think of a book that fully meets this particular criteria, so something that I chose that comes close enough to it would be a book called Lot Stories by Brian Washington, which I had rated 3 stars. I didn't love the book. I didn't hate it. I was pretty much just right in the middle. I liked it, but I didn't have any strong feelings about the book. Question number 9. Are you more likely to read on a sunny day or a cloudy day? I read whenever I feel like it. The weather does not have an impact on whether I read or not. More so, it will affect what kind of story I'm going to pick up. And I will conclude this particular answer by saying it is a rare day indeed when I don't read something. Question 10. Do you usually set the mood when you read? Music, lights, smells, etc. Nah, not really. I mean, at nighttime, I don't want to have overhead lights, big bright lights in my face. I would prefer to have soft lighting like a lamp on to be able to read by. If that's setting the mood, then I suppose that's really the only example that I have. Otherwise, no. And finally, question number 11. Can you leap from book to book, or do you need buffer time between them? Sure, I can definitely do that. I wouldn't say that it's something that I do regularly, but I have done it before. There have certainly been times where I've read a heavier book and I just want to be able to sit and let that kind of marinate in my brain for the rest of the day. And there are other times where I can just hop onto whoop. Oh, where was I? I lost my rhythm. There are also stories if they happen to make me sad and I feel like, cool, I don't want to be sad anymore. I'd really like to stop crying now. So then I will end up picking up a book or a story that is happy and will, hopefully make me stop crying. So that happens. Boom! Finite. What is it? What does that spell? Finite incantatum. Anyways, that's it. That's the conclusion of this tag, and I had fun with this. If anybody wants to do this tag, Shazam, Shablambo, you're tagged. My mood has gotten really weird. I had some sugar after lunch. Anywho's, thank you all so much for watching. Please take care, everyone, and I will see you. That's so aggressive. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.